Now which tart shall it be? Adam Bastian Aubrey Faramond, Earl of Rothbury, studied the line of women standing on the far side of the ballroom. "Come now," he murmured with a grin. "I had thought they were all proper, respectable ladies." "I'm speaking of the pastries, as you well know," Lord Pickering replied, while eyeing the sweets greedily. With stubby fingers he selected a honey-slathered scone and proceeded to cram it in his mouth. "So, whom do you think Tristan will pick to be his bride?" Caught by surprise, Rothbury expertly dodged a crumb set free from Pickering's mouth. "I've stacked my blunt on the Hayward chit," Pickering continued, flying bits of scone and all, "though Oxley claims he'll pick one of the twins to be his bride. Ha! But we all know one thing's for sure. He'll not pick that awful timid gal, Miss, devil take it, don't suppose you remember her name." "Miss Greene," Rothbury answered flatly, taking a self-preserving step back. Narrowing his gaze, he studied the 5 hand-picked young women, coming again to a full stop on the only wallflower among them, the painfully shy Miss Charlotte Greene. As he watched, she plucked at the band of lace ribbon at her waist, looking as if all the hundreds of pairs of eyes fixed upon her and her competitors had set jabbing pins to her nerves. As if she could truly see them anyway, with her spectacles tucked inside her bodice. She liked to pretend she didn't need them, but he was one of the very few who knew of her little secret. An odd sting of something akin to pity bit at him. Oh, even a jaded man like him could muster at least some smidgen of compassion for the poor creatures, including Miss Greene. After all, they had been subjected to participate in this wicked game that had scandalized all of London, except him. Rothbury despised himself for admitting it, but the Duke's plan to marry off his errant younger brother, Tristan, was sinfully devious. According to the strategy, Tristan would pick one lady from the group to be his bride at the end of a fortnight, and that group had been selected by the Duke himself, allowing Tristan a choice, albeit a supervised one. And now that deciding moment had finally come upon them. The air thrummed with loosely contained anticipation. Men rushed to place last-minute wagers on who the young lord would pick, and mothers and guardians of the chosen women prayed it would be their charge, singled out for the esteemed betrothal to a member of the ducal family. Behind Rothbury, the familiar twitterings of feminine whispers broke through his musings. He threw them a glance over his shoulder, and each one flushed pink and broke into giggles. "If they weren't so terrified you'd ravish them, you could have your pick from the lot, I'd wager," Pickering chortled. "There is only one I want." As if on cue, Lady Rosalind Devine skirted past him without sparing him a glance. "You mean the one you want right now, or the one you want only because she is denied to you?" "Perhaps," Rothbury muttered with a shrug, "though I see little difference between the two." As was his habit, he let Pickering believe they were speaking of Lady Rosalind. Over the course of his life, and especially for the past 6 years, Rothbury had honed his skills at hiding his true feelings, which of course came in handy at the card tables. It was amazing what people could be led to believe if given, or not given, all of the facts. He considered himself a private person and detested society gossip and speculation. So he turned a jaundiced eye to their wagging tongues, often working hard to steer them onto the wrong path should they begin to dig close to the truth. He had no desire to enlighten them. Let them believe what they will.